What's up, guys? Emilio back again. Last time, on the Dragon Ball Super manga, Moro revealed to us, while on board of a spaceship, his desire in wanting to use the Dragon Balls to make a wish. In order for him to obtain them, he must go to the new planet Namek where the namekians are located on. When Moro lands on the planet, he faces Vegeta in battle and dominates him until Vegeta turns Super Saiyan God and gets the upper hand. There is a scene back on the Galactic Patrol spaceship where Meerus states, regardless on how powerful Goku and Vegeta are, it is very unlikely that they will win. Toyataro then leaves us all on a cliffhanger where Moro throws off his robe and says to Vegeta, "You hope to witness my magic, as you wish then." So in this video, I will read over and dissect important parts of the Chapter 44 manga, and at the end, using theories, I will answer the following questions. What is Moro's magic truly capable of, and what is his final objective and wish once he gets a hold of the Dragon Balls? So hold on to your seats as this will be exciting. The Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 44 started out with Goku and Vegeta trying to seek the planet Eater Moro. Vegeta attempts to find Moro's chi, but Goku tells him to stop, and to not because Moro was able to sense when Goku was searching for him. Vegeta follows up by asking, how could that be? Does he have some kind of god ki? Goku replies, no, not quite. His chi itself wasn't that huge, but it was terrifying. I've never felt anything like it. It was as if a whole lot of people were screaming in pain. Meerus explains, Moro is known for absorbing the life force of planets and turning it into his own power. In that sense, his very energy is a mass of slaughtered souls, which also explains why he's lived so long. This scene was indeed spooky, and also kind of reminded me when Cell used slaughtered souls as energy in Dragon Ball Z. But anyway, moving on. We later find ourselves deep within the void of space as an unknown ship seems to be traveling, and inside of this ship, we find Moro, and an ex-member of the Frieza Force who is piloting the ship. Moro then says, "It was my good fortune to have even an ounce of magic returned to me before my life expired," where the pilot follows up by saying, "You got some of your magic back a few years ago, right?" With Moro having to say, "Indeed, it allowed me to break free of that wretched cage," with the pilot having to say, "But you broke me out there too, thanks for that." Moro then says, "I still need to ascertain the veracity of your tale. Do these Dragon Balls really possess such power?" With the pilot having to say, "Yup, they'll grant any wish you can think of, 3 wishes even." Moro then replies, "Good." The pilot then says, "But Moro, you promised I could use one of the wishes to escape to a planet where the Galactic Patrol and the Frieza Army will never find me, right?" Moro then says, "Of course. One wish alone is plenty for my desires, and once mine is fulfilled, I'll no longer require your services." I honestly believe that once Moro is able to make his wish, he will do what most evil characters would do when they no longer require someone's service, and kill them. Which brings up one of the main questions that I have, and that is, what will Moro wish for? Looking at his previous lines, he did say that his magic is at a pathetic state, so more than likely, he'll want to revive his magic so that he can have 100% of his abilities back, or maybe he will make a wish similar to what Demon King Piccolo made in Dragon Ball, where Demon King Piccolo wished to be young again. As a result, it restored all of his strength and made him much more powerful. So maybe if Moro wishes to be young again, he will have all his magic restored 100%. I honestly believe it could happen either way, but of course, we will find out later. The next main question in this theory is, what is Moro's magic capable of? Well, we might have a few clues from this manga chapter. Once Moro lands on planet Namek, he says, "The one seeking me earlier has come to this planet. I don't know how he crossed such a distance, but it would seem he's here to apprehend me." The pilot follows up by saying, "Darn Galactic Patrol. They obviously don't value their lives if they are itching to tangle with you, Moro." With Moro having to say, "This one has spectacular energy." You can then see Moro's grinning, so if he can tell that they are powerful, why is he excited about it? Could it be that he is itching to have a fight, or he's planning something else? We'll hold on to that thought as more happens. Next, Goku and Vegeta finally confront Moro, where Vegeta says, "You're right, his chi is ominous, but not particularly battle-worthy. Is this truly the monster Meerus warned us about?" But even so, Goku has a bad feeling about this. Next, we see Moro exiting the spaceship, similar to how Broly, Paragus, and Frieza exited the Frieza ship in the Broly movie. Vegeta then says, "Hey, I'm guessing you're Moro, right?" With Goku having to say, "We're here done some nasty things." Moro does not answer, but looks to his right as he notices there's a Namekian kid hiding in a hut. Moro grins, extends his right arm out, and uses telekinesis to grab the child and bring him to him. As he is choking him and sucking the life out of the poor kid, Goku yells, "Oh no! Let him go!" And Vegeta yells, "What is your scheme?" Moro replies, "Worry not, this one is merely food." Goku yells for him to stop, with Moro still grinning. Then, the unexpected happens. Vegeta steps in and kicks the kid out of Moro's hand, which is a very significant scene since Vegeta has shown a change in character and now has sympathy for the Namekians. Moro then says, "You dare interrupt my long-awaited meal." Vegeta replies by saying, "I have a troubled history with these Namekians. I did them untold harm, so I can't allow even one more of them to perish." Vegeta tells Goku to stay back as he quickly turns into Super Saiyan and starts fighting Moro. Vegeta starts throwing kicks and punches at Moro, as Moro continues to dodge. Moro then uses his telekinesis ability to pin Vegeta to the ground. He then raises Vegeta up from the ground and launches him to a nearby rock, and Moro smiles as the rock explodes. But, to Moro's surprise, Vegeta is not done yet, as he transforms into Super Saiyan God and once again rushes towards Moro. Moro extends his hand again to use his telekinesis ability, but it does not work. Vegeta is able to dodge all of his attacks. Moro then raises his arms to block Vegeta's attack, but then Vegeta kicks him in the face as he leaps back and retreats with shock. Things are now looking good for Vegeta until the manga takes us back to the Galactic Patrol spaceship. Meerus is very concerned even though Jocko talks about how powerful Goku and Vegeta are. Meerus replies, "Even so, it is very unlikely they will win." Oh damn, this is definitely a hint that Moro's has something seriously hidden up his sleeve, but what could it be? Well, going off the last panel of the Chapter 44 manga, Moro finally takes off his cloak as he looks ready to fight. Moro says to Vegeta, "You hope to witness my magic. As you wish then." And in this cliffhanger, we see a full image of Moro, where Moro is about to show us what his magic is truly capable of. When we dissect the panels I went over in the manga, we know that Moro can absorb life from fighters, as he almost did from the Namekian kid. So once he shows us his true magic abilities, will he be able to absorb Vegeta's energy and use it as his own? And could that be what Meerus is referring to, since he said, regardless on how powerful they are, it is very unlikely that they will win? Or is Meerus referring to another ability that we may all be familiar with? If you guys remember the last video I did on how Bibbidi and Bobbidi could be disciples of Moro, I mentioned that Moro could have taught them the summoning spell to resurrect Majin Buu. So if this is true, then it could also be possible that Moro would be able to mind control characters as well. Like Bobbidi did in Dragon Ball Z, only Moro is a much more powerful wizard, and as a result, could likely mind control or manipulate individuals regardless on if they do or do not have evil in their heart. Because if you guys remember, Bobbidi could only mind control individuals with evil in their heart. Looking at how early we are in the Galactic Patrol prisoner arc, and by how concerned Meerus was, it is very unlikely that Goku and Vegeta will win the first round against Moro. So how do you guys think Moro will win? Will Moro be able to mind control Vegeta and defeat him that way, or will he simply absorb Vegeta's energy and then overpower him? Or will Moro do both, Or is it possible that Moro will actually end up losing and find a way to escape? Also, what do you guys think Moro's wish is with the Dragon Balls? Will he wish to be young again, like Demon King Piccolo did in Dragon Ball, so that he can have his full power and magic restored? Or will he wish to simply regain all of his magic, or something else? And do you guys think that Moro will betray and kill the pilot that told him of the Dragon Balls down the road? I am curious to read your responses in the comment section below, and remember, anything can happen in Super. I want to thank you all again for the support, as my channel just hit 3,000 subscribers. So thank you guys again for watching my videos and dropping those likes and comments. I really appreciate that, and I am truly blessed. And of course, I would like to involve you all more and hear your ideas on possible theory topics, as some of the best theories I have made have come from you all. Alright, well I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!